What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, I'm here at the truck wash in Atlanta. I had to get the trailer washed out. I did record from Austell to here, but I messed up. And, yeah, I had to delete it. So we're going to start all over. Start from scratch. So yeah, as y'all can see, the roads are wet. It rained last night, but that's all right. I got one day out of the truck clean, so it is what it is. And yeah, now we're gonna head to Cleveland. We're probably gonna stop up here at the 296 and get a drink and whatever else I want to get. Probably a couple McGriddles just to hold me off. I really ain't hungry though, so I don't know. But we'll see. Anywho, yeah, there was 10 minutes. What had happened is when I pulled into the washout bay, I left the phone record. So it was like 25 minutes. Whenever I got back in the truck, it was at 25 minutes. And, yeah, 15 to 18 minutes of that was just y'all looking out the window at the wash bay. So I was like, yeah, I can't put that out there. So that's why I deleted it. It wasn't nothing but me running around the yard over there at Austell, hooking to my trailer, and then driving to here. But anyhow, it is what it is. Yep. Alright, folks, well, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Alright, yeah. That'd be a good thumbnail right there, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's get a picture of that. Right here, we can get on to 75 north. Yep. It is 10 minutes to 6. So far, so good. You're here in about 20 minutes. That stretch we just come through in 5 minutes is going to take 35 minutes. Yeah. Alright. Slow down, the roads are wet. You're empty, you got no traction. But yeah. Alright, folks, well, I'll get back with y'all here shortly. Look here, folks. We got an idiot in a big truck with no taillights. And then we got this, this W9. I heard him coming before he got to me. But anyhow, yeah, you see this fool. Oh, he got brake lights, but he got no running lights. Well, at least he's got brake lights. That's a good thing. But no running. Let's see if he's got a radio. Blaylock, you got it on? You got no running lights on your trailer. Blaylock, no running lights on your trailer. Well, I guess I'm talking to myself. Yep, talking to myself, nobody answered. Yeah, my truck wash is officially done now. Yeah. Oh well. Oh shit, I gotta get over. Yeah, anywho, it is what it is. I got one good day out of it. Oh, well, when it dries off, I know how to keep it looking good. I'll just, yeah. I'll go back to what I used to do in between washes. I got rags and soap and water and soap buckets and water, and clean the wheels back off with soap and water, and then the paint. Yeah, just it is what it is until it gets washed again next month. But all the chrome I'll keep clean. Anywho, it is raining, and they starting to hit the brakes. What are they hitting their brakes for? I don't want to see people hitting their brakes. I mean, we're far enough north, there shouldn't be no brake checking now. 25 miles before we're going to stop and get a drink. Alright. Look like I found some dry road. Yeah, a little late though. Truck's already red. But it is what it is. Anyhow, we are 8 miles from our fuel stop. Or not fuel stop, but our drink stop. Well, look at this load ahead of me right here. Look at that shit leaning right there. Man. Yeah, I'm not going on. It's leaning to the left. I'm not going to the left. I'm going to the right. I've hauled that shit that he's hauling right there. That's that mesh. That steel mesh. And yeah, I didn't ever have a load lean like that. Anyways, alright, I'll get back with y'all here shortly. Alright, folks, here we are. Yep. The 296. I should have come up here and stayed last night. My truck would have stayed clean because, see, the roads are dry. It never even rained up here. But I was tired after 745 miles. Legally, I could have went on yard move and went from drop yard to drop yard, but I was done. And anyhow, well, I don't know, it looks like it's dry. Oh well. It is what it is. Yep. Alright, folks. What are we gonna, oh Lord. There we go, we got one pulling out. We'll pull in behind him. Alright, I'll get back with y'all here in a few. Well, 5 minutes standing at the McDonald's counter. Nobody ever come to me. There's one lady standing there. She said she was at the drive-thru and she been waiting 10 minutes on her food. And then there's two other people sitting there waiting. Just been waiting for a while. I was like, yeah. I'll get food somewhere else. So I was gonna get cigarettes on the way out. Then there's a line through the aisles of people waiting to check out. It's like, man, I'll just get everything I need somewhere else. I ain't got time for all this shit here. I got to go. Anywho, I'll get back with y'all. All right, here we go, folks. Getting back on the big road. Yep. That was almost, I mean, the only thing I got out that whole trip in there was a refill. Yeah. But that's all right. Well. Anywho, now we headed north. We got 85 miles to go, and yeah. Folks, 62 miles an hour. That's the third truck that's done passed this dude in the left lane. He will not move. I done flashed my lights at him and everything. He will not move. 62 mile an hour. Yeah. Piece of shit. Fuck out of that middle lane. Oh, sorry. Anyhow, it looked like the two dudes in that damn truck was passing a blunt back and forth. So that's just what we need. Anyhow, I'll get back with y'all. Alright, what we got here, we got something going on here. The lanes are blocked. Yeah, we got a truck broke down in the lane. Yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. Anywho, yeah. We are 47 miles from being in Cleveland. Yep. Still don't have no pickup number. I don't know what I'm getting. I hope I ain't live loading, but it is what it is. Anywho, that Oakley truck come around me in the left lane back there when that truck was broke down. You know, instead of slowing down and doing the respectable thing, he just hauled ass around everybody in the left lane. And where did that get him? Nowhere, because he's already back behind him. Yeah. Looks like I'm going to have to do something I don't want to do, but people don't want to get out of this middle lane. You got to do what you got to do sometimes. Trust trust me, this is the last lane I want to be in, because that's a $400 lane you get caught in it. But I'm not. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I thought I was fixing to be trapped, but the guy in the right lane flat, he slowed down to let me over. Get over. What the hell? Anyhow, alright folks, I'll get back with y'all. Alright folks. We are 1 mile from the state line. Yep. We fixing to hit Chattanooga traffic. And yeah, I'm in this third lane, but we almost into Tennessee, so I think we're good. Anywho, yeah. Oh boy, I still have no load. Just send him a message. Let him know that I'm only 20 miles from Cleveland. Well, 25 miles, but. Oh, welcome to Tennessee, folks. Yep. Local time is 7:25, and it is 75 degrees. Yep. We in Chattanooga. So let's go. I just talked to another driver that lives up here. He told me that as far as he knows, there's only one load, and he got it. Yeah. Boss man just sent me a message to see what they have on the door. That just bullshit. That asshole was at his house. He could have stayed at his house and he could have given me the load that he gave him. Oh well, it is what it is. Alright folks, here's our exit. Yep. I ain't even enthused about being here. I'm a little discouraged, to be quite honest. You know, Jimmy is my friend. I'm the one that got him the job here, but he lives here now. He was at his house, and he wanted to do a 34, but he still had 20 hours on his clock, so but, you know, I talked him into keep running instead of doing the 34, and now it just bit me in the ass because now I ain't got a load and he does. And he was sitting at his house up till 10 minutes ago. But anyhow. It is what it is. Ain't nothing to do about it. I can bitch and complain, but it don't do no damn good. Anyhow, I'll get back with y'all. We're half a mile away now. Well, folks, I had to put it on the door, and now, yeah, the peckerhead that stole my load. Well, he didn't steal my load, but anyhow, we're gonna go to the Waffle House and eat breakfast. Yeah. But anywho, so yeah, I'm gonna be here a while. I don't care. It is what it is. I talked to the boss man. I said, you know, I talked myself right out of a load. He's like, what do you mean? I said, because Jimmy was going to take a 34, but I was like, no, you got 20 hours. You need to keep running. He's like, well, he never told me he wanted a 34. I said, yeah, I know, because I talked him out of it. And I talked myself right out of a load. But, you know, it is what it is. Shit happens. I don't care. Yeah, he done left. He gonna meet me at the Waffle House. I reckon. He was just here scaling his load just a couple minutes ago. I talked to him on the phone. All right, well, I'll get back with y'all. All right, folks, well, I eat breakfast and, yeah. Now I got this load. He decided he wanted to go take the day off, and he didn't. He hadn't started his clock yet because he drove over there from his house, so he never started his clock. So, yeah. They give me the load, so now we rolling. Let's go, let's go. Well, you know, come to find out, it was a good thing we swapped loads, because he had a wheel seal, went out on his truck. He's up at the Loves now getting the wheel seal worked on. Yeah, and evidently it's one that they just replaced last week or the week before last. Anywho, yeah, I just had to stop. I got all his paperwork because he don't ever go to Florida now, so when I go home I take all his paperwork with me and turn it in. So yeah, I had all his paperwork, so I had to stop and get the bill out from where he had that work done. So they said they couldn't find it in the computer. Yeah, well, I just took a picture of it and sent it to him. Now he's got it. Anywho, all right, folks, I'll get back with y'all. We'll be on 24 here in about 2 miles. All right, folks, we on 24. Yeah. They have opened this up some, so that's good. But normally, you know, it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes to 10 here. You know, I ain't gonna, never mind, yeah, because it still might happen. I don't want to jinx myself. Still moving. That's a good thing. All right, I'll get back with y'all. All right, folks. What we got here is the overlook. Well, this to me is the overlook. You know, they got one up there on 75 South, but it don't overlook like this one does. Yeah, that's where they should have put a pull off like an overlook right here instead of where they put it at up there. I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to look at the tops of trees, that's a good overlook where they got it. Because you're on the side of a mountain looking over the tops of all the trees, but yeah. Uh, 45-mile-an-hour curve. Ooh. I gotta stop. When I get into Georgia up here, I gotta stop at the truck stop and get cigarettes before I get out of Georgia. They're like $4.60 a pack in Georgia, where they're damn near $7 a pack everywhere else. Alright, folks, I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Alright, folks, right up here, gonna be the Georgia state line. Yep. Right there. Welcome to Georgia, folks. Well, right here, you'll see the color change. Welcome to Georgia. And yeah. Oh, here's the truck stop I want to stop at and get my cigarette. The 19 right here. It's easier. I mean, to me, it's easier to get into than the one over in Rising Fawn. The one in Rising Fawn is bigger. It's a lot bigger store. I mean, this one here's only got like 3 pumps, but yeah, sometimes it's easier to get into that than it is the rest of them. But I'm probably going to be eating my words when I pull in there. It's probably going to be backed up. But we'll see here in a second. Yep. Anywho. Where's it at? Oh, yeah, here it is up here on the left. See, you can't really see it from, if it's dark and I was trying to get into here, I'd be scared. I'd be like, oh shit, did I pass it? Yeah. Well, so much for them being easier to get into. Let's see. Yeah, this will work. Alright, I'll get back with y'all. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that Pete over there. Yep. Alright, here we go, folks. That wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at all. Yep. Oh, God, I'm so full from the Waffle House. Man. Alright, here we go. Truck, that's how you bust a rear. What the hell? Truck went to spinning and yeah, the holes are so deep there that the front axle got on, the damn wheels were free spinning there for a minute. I'm gassing on it trying to get out of there and the damn thing is free spinning. But anyhow, we going now. We rolling. Yeah, look at the mountains here. That's a pretty good sized mountain, to be honest, yeah. Yep. All right. Now our next stop's gonna be McAllen. Right, I'll get back with y'all. All right, folks. We're coming into, what are we coming into? That's right, Alabama. Yep, Alabama, folks. That's right. There, welcome to Alabama, folks. Yep, local time is 9:40, and it is 77 degrees. Yep. All right. Oh. Yep. Anywho, we got 100 miles down here to 459, so we got about 140 miles to our fuel stop. And yeah, this is where I ride the shoulder here because this road is so rough. So yeah, I'm gonna ride right on the edge for a little bit. Alright, I'll get back. Yes sir, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Now, they coming around me like I'm doing something wrong here in the left lane, and I'm doing 68, speed limit 55, and yeah, they blow by me and look at me like I'm doing something wrong. Not. Yes sir, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Yes sir, that's what I'm talking about. All right, folks. Yeah, we on 459 here, almost to the fuel stop. Right here, we're gonna be getting back on the 20, and we got to stop for fuel. Yep. In the end, yeah, we still got 4.5 hours on this clock, and it's almost 2 o'clock. Oh Lord, oh well. It is what it is. I'll get my Red Bulls while I'm here. I got Red Bull in the refrigerator. I just ain't drank none yet today. But I can get 3 for $7 right oh, sorry. I can get that 3 for $7 right now from the P-Lot with the app. So, yeah. I'll get me 3 of those from here and then drink one of them, put 2 of them up. That'll get me 3 hours more down the road, and then we'll go from there. Decide on where I'm stopping. Yep. Alright, well, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Right up around this corner, we're going to be exiting. Now I got pump fuel. So, yeah, I'll get back with y'all shortly. Look, I don't know if y'all can see his hands or not, but he got gloves on driving that truck. Yeah, he's a super trucker. Truck it up. Alright, folks, yep, we made it through Tuscaloosa. We're about 55 miles from the Mississippi state line. Got this road work coming up here shortly. There was signs back there that said expect delays. But, yeah. It is what it is. We still got 3.5 hours on the clock, and it is 3:15 my time. So I'll be running until at least 6 o'clock tonight. But again, it is what it is. Hey, look at this fool. I was behind him. He didn't want to do nothing. Now I get up beside him to pass him. He found his pedal. Because I ain't slowed down, I ain't sped up, I'm doing the same speed. But yet now he's found some more speed. Seriously, that irritates me more than anything. You know, I spent all this time to pass him and then he... Oh. Woosah. I guess he was sleep driving until he seen a truck coming by him and then he found his damn pedal. I don't know what the hell's going on. But anyhow, it is what it is. Alright folks, I'll get back with y'all here shortly. Look at this long ass load. Look at that. He got that trailer stretched out as far as he can and it's still hanging off. That's about as long as the one I hauled that one time. But it wasn't a long pole like that. It was a steel beam. But he's cruising with that oversized. Alright, folks. We are 1 mile. Yeah, 1 mile from the Mississippi state line. Yeah. Oh boy. Still got well, I ain't going that far today. 530 miles to get to Dallas. I'm not going that far today. No. But anywho, I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Alright. Right up here it is. You'll see the road change colors. And somebody, I guess, went too far. They doing a U-turn right here. Welcome to Mississippi, folks. Yep. Local time is 3 o'clock. It is 3 o'clock. It is 93 degrees. Yep. So it is hot outside this truck. Yes, sir. And yeah. Where are we stopping tonight? I don't know. Probably around the 15 over here. That's probably going to be my goal today. So as long as I get through Jackson with no issues, we're going to the 15. But if we have any issues, Jackson's probably going to be the limit today. Oh, green light. Scale is closed. Austell is closed. Alright. Alright, folks, well, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Folks, we just come through Meridian. Yep. And right up here is going to be the split where 59 and 20 say bye to each other. Yeah. So, well, y'all see that old school just went by? Yeah. Right here. This is where 20 and 59 split. Like I said, they say bye. 20 continues west and 59 goes south. So I'm no longer going southwest. Now I'm going west. Yep. Anywho. It is 4:25 my time. Well, looks like I'll be driving until about 6:30 my time. But it's okay, because when I get up and go at 4 in the morning, that's right on time. By the time I get up and get rolling, it'll be about 5, so it'll be about a 10.5-hour break, so that's okay. Yep. Anywho, oh damn, there's the sun. Hey folks, well, I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. Oh man. Well, you got a construction zone here, and people are stopping. Of course, everybody knows why. Nobody knows how to merge like they're supposed to. So, I'm going to protect this lane. Yep. Everybody's got over like they're supposed to now. I'll get back over. And we might be able to move through here. Maybe. I just eat my words, didn't I? Yeah. Must be something else going on up here inside the construction zone that I ain't seeing yet. But I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. Y'all heard me earlier saying I was worried about traffic in Jackson. Well, I'm still 40 miles out of Jackson. So yeah, I wasn't expecting this. But it is what it is. We might not make it past Jackson. I don't know, we'll go past Jackson, you know. We're still going to the 15 as of right now. Alright, folks. Well, yeah, we're still moving slow, 15 miles an hour. They're putting fresh asphalt down. So what's going on, I think, is the machine is probably hanging over in the lane a little bit. I ain't got up here yet. But that's just what I'm thinking. Or, you know, somebody in the beginning of all this decided they wanted to stop and look at all of it, and that chain reaction just, yeah, that's more than likely what happened. But some people ain't got the concept yet. You know, I gotta put it on my TikTok. Well, they can't record and drive. I do it all day long. Well, my phone's mounted on the dash, so, but anyhow. No, the machine ain't overhanging, so why everybody was stopping, I don't know. Oh, there lies the problem right there. Y'all see that? That one dump truck just pulled out in front of everybody. And now he's pulling right back over on the side. So he pulled out in front of us, and now he's pulling over there. So I don't know what that was about, but whatever. So that's probably what the issue was the whole time. A couple of them pulling out in front of everybody. But anywho, it is what it is. We made it through it. Let's go. All right, we got another construction zone here. Yeah, this one looks like they're doing some tree clearing on the side of the road. So yeah, they're not working on the road, they're working on the side of the road. But yeah. Loading logs right now as we speak. Well, he's loading double bunk. It ain't log, it's a double bunk. But that's some good looking wood though. It'll be splitting it up into double bunk. Normally the tops and the bullshit wood. That's what I used to haul as double bunk. That was some good looking wood to be cutting up in 20-foot lengths, because you got tree length and you got 20 foot. And that's normally what the double bunk is, 20 foot in the front, 20 foot in the back, and then you got tree length. Now the double bunks, they can't, I mean, I guess they can get 2 8-footer boards out of them, I don't know, but can't get too much out of it. But anywho, alright. I don't run these damn mills. I don't know. I just drive a truck. Like I said, I'm an SFTD. And y'all know what that means, right? SFTD, stupid blank truck driver. Yeah. Anywho, alright. What we have here. Now I gotta get over again. That's just a cone truck. He's just gonna sit there all day till they ready to pick up the cones, and he goes back and picks them up, I guess. Oh no, he's crossing over now. Well, actually, he didn't even cross all the way over. He come to median, and now he's driving up the median to go back. Yeah, okay. Anyways, alright folks, I'll get back with y'all. Alright folks, yep, where we made it to. Yeah, we made it to Jackson. Yep. Now we go through the bladder buster. But really, Jackson ain't as bad now as, you know, there's a couple places back, you know, east of here. Well, it's not even in a town, it's just an overpass, and it was rough. I mean, Jackson's got his couple spots, but there was a few back there. I thought the truck was coming apart. They were so rough. But anywho, it is, yeah, 4:45 Central Time. So I'm hoping to make it through here. I'm not too optimistic though. I have a pretty good feeling we're gonna run into some traffic up here before too long. But normally it's right. This is where we're in the traffic, so yeah, but normally I got to fight to get over to the right lane to get off this exit whenever I stay here. Oh God, yeah, I hear some of the bad shit through here. Yeah, I hear all, yeah. Lord. And that's the way that I just come through. See how bad all that was? That's the way them overpasses was back there. There was like 3 of them back to back. That was real rough, like what we just come through. And I just done that at 60. Imagine at 72. Hello? Hello? Who is this? No.
How do we use this as a source of inspiration? What have you loved?
Well, sorry, folks. I did pause when yeah. Anyhow, right here, 20-55 split. We're going to go for 20. All right. I'll get back with y'all here in a minute. Yeah, here comes some more of the rough shit. Even the cars up here, you can see them bouncing around. It's so bad. The hell, I think I hit the worst part of it before I reached up there and hit the button to talk to y'all. Anywho, on a good note, we are 28 miles from where we stopping, folks. Yep. Alrighty then. Unless I go on to Tallulah, which is another, I don't know, 30 miles or so. I don't know if I'm gonna have the time for that though. I have to look at my time when we get here. Well, we got another construction zone coming up. Yep. So we're only 3 miles from our exit. I'm gonna be lazy today and just go inside and buy something to eat. I don't feel like cooking. Nope, not today. I mean, I got steak marinated, I got pork chops, I got stuff in there to cook, but I just don't feel like cooking. But anyhow, yeah. 3 miles from our exit. Well, this is just great. We coming to a complete stop right here at the exit. See, there's the exit. I just can't get to it because of the wall. Man, are you serious? Anywho. Yep, I'm definitely stopping here. I have about 35 minutes left on the clock. So, yep. All right, folks. Well, we're gonna go go through the chicane. Alright. Alright, folks, that's going to be the end of today's video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching TTVE, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about.